international sciences and human and international relationships as a nature together as value. This was tactically, criminally re-engineered. And now then and now today, it is only allowed, referred to as international relations, as a physical value, and with physical delusions, and with criminal motivations and persuasions, shared internation maintained and blamed on others. And this understood by kings, but then further, not even kings and queens understanding, not chiefs even understanding, with the religions are trying to say. Is an archetypal criminal enterprise. Is the devil not a ghost, but a crime method, a bleaching method attached to database. Now the motivations for the slavery of the founding fathers of each modern nations, the slavery, fact treatment nature slavery, just like the worst forms of it forced, all for a crime method to keep all blaming and not others, as only realized, entertained quality of fact treatment nature. Now life is a quality of fact treatment nature unto itself, positive or negative. Now, the devil, this crime method, to perpetually exploit the human fact treatment nature, even kings, even messengers, was through the sciences. Because now, the human fact treatment nature is in defense of them. And so, before the colonization was evaluated, before Christopher Columbus was here, there was already tactical degradation of the Native Americans' relationship to the original nature of international sciences. And when they knew the world was not flat, but they tactically degraded and entertained the human fact treatment nature to such abridged fact treatment nature, quality of fact treatment nature, no longer capable of the quality of fact treatment nature to defend themselves from international leverage, maintained international, formerly too juxtaposed and overtly criminal, gang-like juxtaposed international and interstate, interareal criminal enterprise. Criminal insidiousness natures next. Criminal insidiousness natures like wrongdoers, and like predicate acts. Now I am not a lawyer. None of this channel, Romulus Wall, youtube.com/user/Romulus Wall. This is we are not represented by lawyers. Two, which is part of the subject of the nature of organized crime method that was to the motivations of rules with slavery and multi-front, blaming it on others. A database organized crime relationship to our founders, two force theater, a theater called criminal insidiousness nature. Now in the relationship to a criminal enterprise, and I am not a lawyer, and we are not, but this is a criminal enterprise. This is an archetypal criminal enterprise now, when we talk about the devil. When we see the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil, the tree of life is about the value of correlation also unto itself. At the same time, this overall value nature system manifesting within us the value of this nature. We are like one part of a four-level nature, either positive, more positive made for one part of its body, or more negative made. So this is heaven and hell when it comes from science. This is ratiocination or pseudo-ratiocination. Modern nations were conceived to defend pseudo-ratiocination, but formerly pretended to be ratiocination. This is tied to courts. Before this was inter-science, this was tied to the areas, to the naturals, naturals roles with this ulterior. Then through the sciences, then through the only realized nature of branches and nature of militaries, in collusion within us force, not just force markets positions, force share police, criminality with the mental health, doctors with database crime roles, to maintain this blamed on others, to maintain motivated sick natures with things like the physical slavery, like even the physical, even in the especially regarding the slavery of our founders, forced. If they did not pretend the theater, they knew then they were the ones with the Constitutional Convention, and that was it for them. And so they must pretend the theater even in letters, even then for a long time. The extent of our needs to attend what stays the abridged Constitution sub rosa, formerly in juxtaposition with areas and with inter-campus database rackets, and with areas crime methods and roles, with witness fabrications, systemically motivated formally.